Call is being recorded.
Oh man,
I
all
just got
kinds of good, all kinds of good
I
things.
just got one question. I got
What's
one
that?
question for you.
What's
I
that?
need y'all to put some CEO pressure on our beloved CEO. I want to get it started right now. And I need y'all to say, listen, Coach Dan needs to be with us when we go to Bermuda. That's one of his spots. I need y'all to do some pressure. Say we want Coach Dan. Like act like we at the game and we need to win and I'm sitting on the bench. And I need y'all to put that kind of pressure so when you get to Bermuda, we could go and get my favorite fish sandwich. Bermuda, listen, Bermuda is a beautiful island, but the best thing they got in Bermuda is a fish sandwich. The last time I was in Bermuda was last year, December. And I had Kathy Watty within, this is why, it's hard for me to maintain, my flat belly. And sometimes my flat belly become a fat belly because the last time I was in Bermuda, I was only there for about 4 days. But while I was there, I had 9 fish sandwiches.
What kind of fish was that?
Listen, if I could have smuggled it on the plane through customs, I would have smuggled that fish sandwiches on the plane through customs. I absolutely love it. It's absolutely amazing place. And I need all of the leaders to say, we want Coach Dan. And I'm going to go and hang out with y'all. But until we get to Bermuda, what you got to say about it? What you saying?
We're at least going to say we want Coach Dan's fish sandwich, right?
No, see, this is what happens. Y'all see that? Y'all see what just happened? She made it about her. She didn't make it about me. She made it about her. This is why I don't deal with extra dark-skinned people. That's how they do you. I put you on game, and instead of you saying, come on, coach, come go with us, you say, we going to thank you for the heads up.
Thank you for that fish sandwich lead. I appreciate it.
No, see, this is diabolical. I'm trying to tell you, it is not of God. But I am in Chicago. Yes, I told y'all that I was going to be in Chicago for a little while because of the launch of our new business. And today at 3 p.m. we're closing. It's official. We're closing on this bowling alley today. And so guess what? I'm looking forward to having an Akana grand opening. I'm talking about a grand opening where I'm just asking Akana to come. I'm asking y'all to bring y'all energy. It's going to be just for y'all. We're going to have a big party. I'm going to talk to the CEO, see how we're going to make it do what it do out in the south suburbs so we could corner a little bit of that market for the things that Akana does. And so I'm super excited about that. But let me tell you, because I didn't talk, I got on late. Sorry, you guys, I was having trouble. So I got on late, and now I only got 8 minutes. Because just because I was late doesn't mean I get to hold you guys late. And here's what I want to. And matter of fact, that's going to be a great segue to this moment that we're about to have. And this moment that we're about to have is to watch out for them. Uh-oh. That's the title of this message. This is to watch out for them. Now, y'all may say, wait a minute, who is them? The truth of the matter is, when I get to talking about them, y'all all know them. Everybody on this call, I'm a come off the block. I grew up in Inglewood, so I'm gonna come right next door to Inglewood real quick this morning. I'm gonna not be as proper, but I promise you that you're gonna grab something in this moment that you'll be able to take away, and it's gonna help you not only in business, but it's gonna help you in life, because you gotta learn how to watch out for them. Well, who is them? Y'all all know them. Some of you are related to them. Some of you used to be friends with them. Some of you are entangled with them. And the truth is, if you don't watch out for them, they will cause you to lose sight and lose focus on what it is you desire to do. And so who are them? So today, notice what I said. I was late. That's my fault. That's my issue. And my issue should not become your issue. Notice I took liberty to talk about and chit chat about Bermuda. So I took more time off the clock. Now, if I stayed on here to 8:25 talking about, or 8:22 talking about, or 9:22 or 6:22, depending on what part of the world you in, talking about I just wanted to teach for my 15 minutes, then that's a problem. Why? Because my negligence should not constitute your emergency. And we have a bunch of thems that oftentimes allows their negligence to constitute our emergency. And how many times have we been distracted by somebody else's negligence? How many times have we been distracted by somebody else's issues? How many times have we lost focus on where we were supposed to go because we was detoured based on where somebody else was going, and where they were going was not a place that was beneficial to you or a place that was beneficial to them? Well, in the context of business, the reality is if you don't watch out for them, you will become distracted by them. You will become derailed by them. You will become detoured by them. You will become distanced from the goal by them. And so we gotta be careful of them. We gotta be careful. Now, who is them? Who are the thems? Thems are the folk that says, hey, listen, why don't you just get a job? Because this not working. You got to watch out for them. Them are the folks that saying, oh, you think you all of that because you're doing this and you're doing that. And the truth of the matter is they're doing nothing. So watch this. Your something is intimidating their nothingness. Oh, wow. And whenever your something intimidates somebody else's nothingness, what they seek to do is devalue and minimize your something. Here it is, at least you are trying. At least you are pursuing. At least you are putting in the work to make your life different for you, different for your family, different for your community. Some people just settle, and you got to watch out for the settlers, because the settlers, when they settle, they stop wherever they are. They accept it for whatever it's given, and they never have a forward moving motion of progress and productivity in their life because they settled. Don't allow, and some people settle because they cannot see beyond where they are. They cannot see beyond where they came from. They cannot see beyond the problems that they have. And because they cannot see, they have the tendency to impose their lack of vision, to distort your vision. But you got to watch out for them. You got to watch out for them. You got to watch out for them. You got to watch out for them that, like yesterday, I had a bunch of them around me. Yesterday, yesterday was Memorial Day. For everybody, it was a holiday. For me, it was a work day. So I got up yesterday morning, and I was in my first meeting on my first call by 8 a.m. I was in my first face-to-face meeting by 10 a.m. Then I was doing a Boss Up Marathon, and if y'all haven't caught it, every day this week at 12 noon Central Standard Time, Coach Dan is doing a Boss Up Marathon. I just noticed that Ann Mooney was on yesterday. A couple of other people that I've coached, they was chiming in. You want to chime in on our social media page, my Facebook page for the Boss Up Marathon. You could do it either on my group page. My professional page or the personal page. We're bringing in experts every day this week to help you boss up in business. But I had a boss up at 12 o'clock. Then I had a branding meeting at 1 o'clock as it pertains to my the bowling alley. And then I had another meeting at 2:30. And when I got to the meeting at 2:30, it was at my family's house because one of my family members is a part of this whole bowling alley piece. Because, Coach Dan, some of y'all call me Pastor Dan. So Coach Dan had to negotiate a deal with somebody else to deal with that bar. So I wouldn't, so the folk that call me Pastor wouldn't be asking me for, Crown Royal neat. But at any rate, I don't even know what neat mean, but it sounds like a drink. But Check this out. So,
Mhm.
but when I was there, yeah, but watch this. And I only got 60 seconds. Watch what happened. When I was sitting there, I had my laptop, and my cousin said, "You can't come in the yard with your laptop. It's a holiday. We're not working on a holiday." I said, "That's because you got a job." And then I sat back, and when I sat down, I started talking to the other cousin about the business. And as I'm talking to the other cousin about the business, her mother comes out and say, "Wait a minute, are y'all talking about business? It's the weekend. It's a holiday. We don't work." I said, "That's because you retired. Come on." And then we sat there and we continued to talk about business. And somebody else said, "Why y'all tomorrow Tuesday? Why don't you just enjoy the holiday?" And I said, "That's because you unemployed." And as we sat there and we began to talk and we continued to talk, somebody else came in and said, "No, I'm not working today. Y'all shouldn't be working today." I said, "No." I said, "That's because you got somebody else to help you pay your bills. You got to watch out for them." And so guess what I did? Not only did I enjoy family, but I got the job done. I worked. I got the business done. I handled everything that I needed to handle. And so the reality of the situation, you guys, is that there's going to always be some folk that's going to set up as a distractor in the name, watch this, of looking out for you. There's going to always be some folk that's going to hate on you because they're not satisfied with themselves. There's going to always be somebody to tell you that your vision is a dream that could never come true, and that's only because they never decided to dream. And so, if you're going to be successful in anything that you do in life, if you're going to be successful in this business, you got to be careful of the naysayers, and you got to make certain that you watch out for them. Now, watching out for them is not spending a whole bunch of time on them. Watching out for them is recognizing immediately who they are and getting rid of them or getting rid of their ability to speak into your life and into what it is that you're doing. You got to make a decision. When I was on my way to get this bowling alley, as I bring this thing to a close, when I was on my way to buy this bowling alley, my accountant said, "Don't do it." 6 banks said, "Don't do it." But it was something that I believed in. And because it was something that I believed in, watch this, I found favor. Listen, whenever you really, really believe in something and you pursue it, it will attract what you need to possess it. I'm going to say that one more time and then I'm going to be done. Whenever you believe in something and you pursue it, it will attract what you need to possess it. So if you believe in what you're doing, then continue to pursue it. And it's going to attract the right customers. It's going to attract the right people. It's going to attract the right ideas. It's going to attract the right resources for you to be able to possess that which you believe that you decided to pursue. All right, I could keep going, but I'm going to stop right there, and I'm going to pass it back to Miss Kathy Watty, the one that does not, that's not going to recommend me to go to Bermuda, but recommend myself.
Brother, you know I got your back, especially since you mentioned some good fish. But but it sounds like to me that you did some serious shading in a really loving way. You sound like me at some of my family gatherings, especially when I walk in with the laptop. It's so funny. But wow, Dan, we really needed to hear that because you're not the only one that has family that wonder why we do what we do. You're not the only one that feels that same way. So thank you. We needed to hear that, and I couldn't come from a better person than you, Dan. You know we got your back. So thank you so much for all of that. I really, really appreciate it. Guys, tonight is Tuesday. I don't believe that we're having the Tuesday event. Excuse me, I believe that we've stopped the Tuesday events, except for the community. event. Let me see if Dr. Betty is on here. Dr. Betty, if you're on here, if you don't mind unmuting and confirming that, but I don't believe that we do. Dr. Betty, are you out there? So she might not be out here, but so just remember that you have the 10% off on the rest of the website. You are there.
I am
Okay,
here.
great,
I am
great,
here. Day clean.
Day
Yes,
clean.
you are absolutely correct. There is no 7 p.m. call.
All righty. But I believe is Dr. Ross still going to be doing the community? I believe that's all together in the community that we're putting in the 360. Is that right, Dr. Betty?
There is an 8 p.m. call.
Okay, so Dr. Ross is still going to. Okay, great.
And actually, it's not with Dr. Ross per se. It's with wellness coaches.
Gotcha. Okay, all righty.
With the wellness coach.
So this is just the wellness coach training, or is this a wellness coach meeting?
No, this is actually part of the full body reset 360 program, and my understanding, those that should be there will.
Yes, you're talking about
information.
those that join the community.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay. Fantastic. Well, guys, you know who you are. You know who you are. You've gotten one of those packages. But I just want to implore you to go on out and remind your customers. You got customers that have not joined you on any of the clans, 4, 7, or 21. Let them know that we are doing another one on June 1st. Let them know that you'll join with them. Let them know that this is a great time to get it. And guys, remember, if they've never bought from you, they're a first-time customer. So they get a full 20% off. This is still the best time for them to do it, even if they're not ready. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go on to the rest of your Tuesday. I hope you go out and have an kind of day. We'll see you again tomorrow.